Hey, what's up, man? What you up to?
Nothing much. I'm just working on my essay.
Oh, nice. What's your essay on?
It's from my ethics class. I have to explain how objective morality is grounded in God.
Sounds pretty interesting. Can I take a look at it?
Not really. Okay.
Alright, let me see.
Sure.
Uh-huh. I don't know about this, man. Don't you think you're refuting yourself by proposing that morals are grounded in God? I mean, look.
How so?
I mean, don't you see the dilemma?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, haven't you ever read Plato's Euthyphro?
No, I didn't. I didn't think I have to read it.
Yeah. Sorry, man, but your proposition has been refuted a long time ago.
I've been writing this for a long time.
No, I'm serious though. It's been refuted
How
a long,
so?
long time
How
ago.
so? How so?
Look, first of all, you should have read this book. You see, in the dialogue, Socrates and a man named Euthyphro are trying to find out what makes something holy. In the same way, a theist, just like yourself, is trying to explain what makes something moral. You see, it all starts when Socrates and Euthyphro meet each other at the court of the king Archon. Both are awaiting their trial.
And what is your suit, Euthyphro? Are you the prosecutor or the defendant?
I'm the prosecutor.
Of whom?
You will think me mad when I tell you.
Why? Has the fugitive wings?
Nay, he is not very lively at this time of life.
Who is he?
My father.
Your father, my good man?
Yes.
And of what is he accused?
Of murder, Socrates.
By the powers, Euthyphro, how little does the common herd know of the nature of right and truth. A man must be an extraordinary man, and have great strides in wisdom, before he could have seen his way to bring such an action.
Indeed, Socrates, he must.
God bless you.
I don't believe in God.
What happened next?
Okay, so
And what is piety, and what is impiety?
Piety is prosecuting anyone who is guilty of murder, sacrilege, or of any other similar crime, whether he be your father or mother. For men regard Zeus as the best and most righteous of the gods, and yet they admit he bound his father Cronos because he wickedly devoured his sons, and that he too had punished his own father Uranus for a similar reason, in a nameless manner. And yet, when I proceed against my father, my peers are angry with me.
oh, hold up.
Oh, dude, come on.
Hello? Yeah. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Sorry about that.
It's okay. So,
Yeah, so anyways,
I will tell you what piety is, if you like.
I should very much like.
Piety, then, is that which is dear to the gods, and impiety is that which is not dear to them.
Very good, Euthyphro. You have now given me the sort of answer which I wanted. But whether you say is true or not, I cannot as yet tell. Come then, and let us examine what we are saying. That thing or person which is dear to the gods is pious, and that thing or person which is hateful to the gods is impious. These two being the extreme opposites of one another.
That was my meaning.
And further, the gods were admitted to have enmities and hatred and differences.
Yes, Socrates, the nature of the differences about which we quarrel is such as you describe.
They have differences of opinion, as you say, about good and evil, just and unjust, honorable and dishonorable.
You are quite right.
wait, hold on a second.
yeah.
How is this even related to what I just wrote?
Oh, I'm about to show you right now. Watch.
Okay, what?
The point which I should first wish to understand is whether the pious or holy is beloved by the gods because it is holy, or holy because it is beloved of the gods.
I do not understand your meaning, Socrates.
I will endeavor to explain. We speak of carrying and we speak of being carried, of leading and being led, seeing and being seen. You know that in all such cases there is a difference, and you know also where the difference lies.
I think that I understand.
And is not that which is beloved distinct from that which loves?
Certainly.
Well, and now tell me, is that which is carried in the state of carrying because it is carried, or for some other reason?
No, that's the reason.
And the same is true of what is led and what is seen.
True.
And a thing is not seen because it is visible, but conversely, visible because it is seen. Nor a thing led because it is in a state of being led, or carried because it is in a state of being carried, but the converse of this. And now, I think, Euthyphro, that my meaning will be intelligible, and my meaning is that any state of action or passion implies previous action or passion. It does not become because it is becoming, but is it in a state of becoming because it becomes. Neither does it suffer because it is in a state of suffering, but it is in a state of suffering because it suffers. Do you not agree?
Yes.
Is not that which is loved in some state either of becoming or suffering?
Yes.
And the same holds as in previous instances. The state of being loved follows the act of being loved, and not the act of the state.
Certainly.
And what do you say of piety, Euthyphro? Is not piety, according to your definition, loved by all the gods?
Yes.
Because it is pious or holy, or for some other reason?
No, that's the reason.
It is loved because it is holy, not holy because it is loved.
Yes.
And that which is dear to the gods is loved by them, and is in a state to be loved of them, because it is loved of them?
Certainly.
Then that which is dear to the gods, Euthyphro, is not holy, nor is that which is holy loved of the gods, as you affirm, but they are of two different things.
How do you mean, Socrates?
I mean to say that the holy has been acknowledged by us to be loved of gods because it is holy, not to be holy because it is loved.
Yes.
But that which is dear to the gods is dear to them because it is loved by them, not loved by them because it is dear to them.
True.
But, friend Euthyphro, if that which is holy is the same with that which is dear to God, and is loved because it is holy, then that which is dear to gods would have been loved as being dear to gods. But if that which is dear to gods is dear to them because it's loved by them, then that which is holy would have been holy because it's loved by them. But now you see that the reverse is the case, and that they are quite different from one another. For one is of a kind to be loved because it is loved, and other is loved because it is a kind to be loved. Thus you appear to me, Euthyphro, when I ask you what is the essence of holiness, to offer an attribute only, and not the essence, the attribute of being loved by all the gods. But you still refuse to explain to me the nature of holiness, and therefore, if you please, I will ask you not to hide your treasure, but to tell me once more what holiness or piety really is, whether dear to the gods or not, for that is a matter about which we will not quarrel. And what is impiety? Ought we to inquire into the truth of this, Euthyphro, or simply to accept the mere statement on our own authority and that of others? What do you say?
We should inquire, and I believe that the statement will stand the test of inquiry.
Then either we were wrong in our former assertion, or, if we are right then, we are wrong now.
One of the two must be true.
Then we must begin again and ask, what is piety? That is an inquiry which I shall never be weary of pursuing as far as in me lies. And I entreat you not to scorn me, but to apply your mind to the utmost, and tell me the truth. For, if any man knows, you are he, and therefore I must detain you, like Proteus, until you tell. If you had not certainly known the nature of piety and impiety, I am confident that you would never, on behalf of a serf, have charged your aged father with murder. You would not have run a risk of doing wrong in the sight of the gods, and you would have had too much respect for the opinions of men. I am sure, therefore, that you know the nature of piety and impiety. Speak out then, my dear Euthyphro, and do not hide your knowledge.
I wish I had more time to explain to you the nature of piety, but perhaps after your trial we can talk about it. I must go now and do court matters.
Alas, my companion, and will you leave me in despair? I was to be your disciple, and Meletus to answer to you. Plato, why are you writing everything I say down?
Maybe it will be important in the future.